here's some leaks happening right now. We got the new atmospheric flight model. I'm going to read this for you guys real quickly. Early impressions. A source was able to gain access to the work-in-progress version of the new atmospheric flight model as it exists in 4.2.1. We can't elaborate on how this was accomplished, only that it was accomplished. Here's some general notes on the experience that we received so far, more potentially to come. You can fire missiles and weapons in nav mode. Okay. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I don't want to be completely defenseless in nav mode. Missiles don't fucking work anyway, but hey, at least I can lob a few out there in nav mode if I need to. Up and down strafe didn't work at all. Possibly a bug. Yes, I would imagine so. Nav speeds appear to be significantly reduced. You're likely meant to use quantum boosting to go faster. This is that new feature they're talking about, quantum boosting, which Erad and I were talking about this last week. You guys remember where we think what they're going to do is copy Elite Dangerous's model when it comes to quantum boosting. And for those people that are commanders or played Elite Dangerous, I personally would think that would be great because there is a whole sub game that happens when you're flying around in this quantum boost mode where you can snare people. And it's a wonderful mini game that happens in Elite Dangerous where you can snare people out of this quantum boosting mode. And I personally, as the PvPer in me, really is looking forward to this, and I hope it's something that they do implement and that they do copy from Frontier Development. I think it would be a complete win. Engine power management is now much more important. Gladius goes from max afterburner speed of 213 with a single engine power pip to a max of 267 at 4 power pips. Okay, so increasing power, increasing engines. We're seeing max speeds increase, which is exactly what you want to see in terms of engineering. That's good. In general, the handling feels much more heavy in atmosphere. And, I've noticed a little changes, too, in 4.2 build that I'm playing where the ship's kind of doing this thing where it's not necessarily sitting flat. And I don't know if it's just something I never noticed before, but I feel like the ship's kind of doing this jazz when I lift it up off the pad. Yeah, a little wobbling. You notice that, Diva? Which is cool with me. At first I was like, what the fuck? No, see, this is where I get upset with people, right? Yeah, I like it. Right, Diva? It adds realism, and people are like, oh, the thing wobbles. I want it to be perfectly straight. They're playing Second Life or some shit, and they're just floating an object up there. This isn't motherfucking Second Life. I want action. I want something happening to the ship. They're trying to add some type of realism to this. I want some type of hover turbulence. It's okay. The ship's not going to go off course or anything. It's just trying to simulate what would happen rather than just sitting there with no movement, still as can be in the air. It doesn't even look natural. So yes, I personally like it. That's my opinion on there. Diva says she likes it. Put a 1 in chat if you like it. Put a 2 if you don't. If you don't like it, that's fine. We're not an echo chamber in here. Go ahead and put the 2 if you don't like it. I'm completely fine with that. But me personally, I like it. Yeah. Cody says it's really bad on the mole though. Is it really, Cody? Maybe they'll tone it down a little bit, Cody. I'm sorry, bro. With lots of ones here. Cody's not happy with the mole. Listen, Cloud Imperium, please tone it down on the mole a little bit for Cody, all right? The mole's going up every which way, and it's a mining vehicle, so I get it. That would be fucking frustrating. As a miner, as somebody who has done mining, Cody, I feel the pain, man. I feel like I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. Maybe tone it down a little bit on the mining vehicles that depend upon a nice, clean hover, or add some type of motherfucking thing to it to make it acceptable or it doesn't hover as much. You know what I'm saying? Run with the ball, Cloud Imperium, with that one. Totally understand. Industrial ship, get it. Understood, Cody. Let's see. In general, handling feels much more heavy in the atmosphere. No difference in behavior if you hover in place yet. Well, we know that's not true because we just talked about how it does now. Also, the flight experience I've noticed in certain moments with certain ships feels a little bit heavier. Have you guys noticed this too with the new patch? Flying around, it feels much more impactful when you're thrusting or burning. And kind of turns and torque a little bit. I don't know if I'm just imagining this, but also I'm feeling like there's a little bit more, air feels a little bit thicker fingers, right, bro? I was talking about how you were talking to me earlier in game, Yeah, it feels a little bit thicker, they're going the right way with it. Total impactful thrusting, Damon.
Yes, you're not gonna hate me.
Total impactful. It's the only way to thrust. It's got to have some type of impact. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. Unfortunately for me, I wish I had a bigger engine. If you see, no. Fish is quoting. Fish and Damon must be brothers, man. Diva's like, yes, hard thrusting. Diva loves hard thrusting. You bad girl, you. You bad girl.
You're not gonna hate me.
Diva. You bad girl, you.
Diva.
I like it. Star Citizen, let's see here. Rectifying the above max speeds mentioned were without afterburner, without holding shift, not with. I would edit the message, but Discord is being annoying and rate limiting me. So, okay, and then we got a couple corrections here that they did in terms of like when you afterburn, 1 pip, no afterburner, 213, 4 pips, no afterburner, 267, 4 pips holding shift, 272, possibly an Atmos speed wall and not the actual max. I think they're going the right direction. It's nice. It feels more impactful.